Hey everyone, Glenn here. So today I have something really exciting to share with all of you. For almost 2 months now, I've been testing out a brand new stress management product called the Apollo Neuro. It is a wearable brainwave entrainment device that uses vibration to quickly alter your mental state on demand, just like the brainwave entrainment audio tracks that I've been creating for years now to help people better cope with tinnitus and Meniere's disease. The Apollo Neuro offers a wide variety of mind-altering effects and health benefits, and its efficacy has been backed by 6 different clinical trials with 9 additional trials currently underway. The Neuro can quickly induce relaxation to alleviate stress and anxiety and reduce activation of fight or flight, which is extremely useful for tinnitus sufferers who are stuck in a fight or flight vicious cycle. It has a program to help you fall asleep faster and sleep more deeply, and other programs to give you energy, reduce fatigue, and dramatically boost your focus. So over the last 2 months of testing, I have worn my Apollo Neuro nearly every waking hour, and I've actively used its various programs for at least several hours each day. And I have to say that I have been completely blown away by how much it's helped me. I honestly was not expecting to use it anywhere near as much as I have, but from the very first relaxation session that I tried, I knew that I had found something truly helpful. It's had a powerful effect on my stress levels, my sleep quality, and energy levels, and more importantly, it helps me to cope with an extremely overwhelming time in my life. In the last month alone, my wife and I purchased a new home. We moved in and sold our previous home, and we ran into major problems, obstacles, and delays at every turn. And then as soon as we were finally settled in, we had a baby girl via surrogacy pregnancy, our second child. So as you can imagine, I've had a lot on my plate for the last few months. My sleep has been a mess, and still is, and my stress and anxiety levels have been sky high through it all. And right in the middle of all this stress, I received my Apollo Neuro, and it was a game changer. So let's dive in. So first, let's talk about the form factor. So the device itself is small, and it can be worn against the body in a lot of different ways. So there's a soft nylon bracelet that's included that allows you to wear it on your wrist or forearm or ankle. There's also a clip, a small clip that's included as well that allows you to attach it directly to your clothing for more discreet use when out and about. And I've experimented with wearing it all over my body and found it to be equally effective regardless of placement. My favorite spots to wear it, though, are on my right wrist, my left ankle, or clipped inside the waistband of my pants resting near my right hip bone. So the device itself is controlled by an app on your phone, and pairing and setup are incredibly easy. There are 7 different programs to choose from, each offering a different mind-altering therapeutic effect, and you can control the intensity from the app. There are also 2 physical buttons on the device itself that allow you to change the intensity of the vibration on the fly, so you can easily turn it up or down without having to use your phone. You can also start, stop, and restart any program by pressing both buttons at the same time. So it gives you a ton of control without needing to rely on the app on your phone all the time. So for example, if you last used the sleep program to help you fall asleep, but then you wake up in the middle of the night, you can restart the sleep induction program by tapping both buttons. You don't have to take your phone out. So you're instructed to start with the weakest vibration intensity that you can feel so that you can easily become distracted from the vibration sensation. But for tinnitus sufferers, the vibration, even when intense, can serve as almost kind of like a sensory distraction, helping to pull your attention a little bit away from the ringing in your ears. So when a program is running, it feels similar to a cat purring against your body. That's sort of what it reminds me of. The intensity of the vibration increases and decreases in these gentle waves, with overall intensity changes occurring throughout a program as it runs. Okay, so how does it work? Well, brainwave entrainment technology all starts with a simple truth. How you feel in any given moment changes your brainwaves, which are the electrical communications of your brain cells, in a very specific, predictable, and measurable way. But interestingly and amazingly, the opposite is also true. By using an external stimulus to temporarily influence your brainwave patterns to change, your mental state will change as a result, reflecting the new brainwave pattern. In other words, you can quickly and completely change how you feel by changing your brainwaves. So this effect is known as brainwave entrainment, and it can be achieved with sound, with flickering light, or with vibration, as is the case with the Apollo Neuro. And in my personal testing, I have found that it works just as effectively for me as my brainwave entrainment audio tracks, but the Apollo offers a lot of additional use cases because you can wear the Apollo while you're doing other things. So for example, I often wear it during my one-on-one tinnitus coaching sessions with the clear and focused program running to keep my energy levels up and my concentration high. You can wear it during meetings, social events, dinners with family, while listening to music or podcasts or any other situation where listening to brainwave entrainment audio wouldn't really make sense. So I keep it on throughout the day, and I just turn on programs anytime I start feeling off or need a boost or want an edge. There's also a super helpful scheduling feature that allows you to have the Apollo Neuro turn on and start a program automatically at certain times of day to automate the effects and benefits. So since the device launched, the Apollo has been conducting a wide variety of different clinical trials to demonstrate a variety of therapeutic effects. You can browse all of the Apollo's clinical results as well as existing and ongoing research with the link in the video description below. But here's a quick overview. According to the manufacturer, Apollo Neuro stress relieving technology has been tested across thousands of users in the clinic and in the real world through 6 complete clinical trials, with 9 more currently underway. And here's what they've seen on average. 40% less stress and feelings of anxiety, 11% increases in heart rate variability, up to 25% increase in focus and concentration, 19% more time in deep sleep, 50% increased access to meditative states for non-meditators, and also Apollo use over 2 weeks significantly improves symptom scores in subjects with PTSD, and there are additional clinical trials for PTSD in veterans underway. And while some of the clinical studies were small, it's impressive to find a company putting so much money into ongoing clinical research to actually prove the efficacy of their product. So, what is my recommendation? Well, when I first discovered the Apollo Neuro in an Instagram ad, it immediately piqued my interest. But it wasn't until I heard one of the founders of the company, Dr. David Rabin, MD, PhD, discuss the product on a podcast that I realized what it actually was: a vibration-based brainwave entrainment device that I knew I had to get my hands on one and test it out. So as many of you know, I've been creating brainwave entrainment audio products for more than 7 years now. I've also long been a huge proponent of stress relieving products and technology in general. And while I always knew that it was possible to facilitate brainwave entrainment via vibration against the skin, there simply wasn't a commercially available consumer product to do so before the Neuro. So I've been sharing my results with my tinnitus coaching clients for the last couple of weeks, and several of my clients are now using the Apollo as well. I even had one client who had already been using one to help him cope with his tinnitus for more than a year prior to working with me. The Apollo is definitely a premium product, and as a result, it's somewhat expensive at $400 for a new unit and $350 for a refurbished one. And while I was sent my Neuro for free to test out and review, I would absolutely purchase one at full price if mine broke or if I had to send it back for any reason. For the benefits that I've experienced so far, it is definitely worth the price, in my opinion. And best of all, Apollo has offered a 10% discount, which is applied automatically at checkout with the link in the show notes below, for the Rewiring Tinnitus and Mind Over Meniere's community, which brings the price of a new unit down to $360 and a refurbished unit down to $315. Plus, it comes with a full 30-day money-back guarantee, so you can just get your money back if it's not working for you or if you're unhappy with it for any reason. So I hope you guys find this all as helpful as I have. And if any of you have tried one or have any experience with one, please leave a comment below. I'd love to hear from you. But that's all from me for today. Take care, everybody. Bye-bye.